Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Stuff back into the video today, and today the Houston Astros lose to the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1. Astros fall to 1-5, and I gotta say this is the first loss of the season that I am disappointed. The Yankees games, I would say the only disappointing game for me at least was the 7-1 game where the Astros just got crushed. I just feel like all the other games were just some tough luck situations for the Astros. They were all close games, and I know that this was a close game as well. But having the game in your hands in this situation and blowing it feels a lot different than any of the 3 out of 4 out of the three any of the losses to the New York Yankees out of the 3 out of the 4 close losses to the Yankees really. But yeah, this is disappointing, and I think what makes it even more disappointing is Jake Myers. I mean, that's going to be on SportsCenter, not top 10, and if it's not, I don't know what to say. If you didn't see it, Jake comes into the game for Yanner Diaz, who gets on base because of an error, and I don't know if they called it an infield hit. I should actually check that. I don't know what they ever scored it. They called it an infield single. I didn't think they were going to call it a single. They called it an infield single. So Yanner Diaz gets on base as an infield single. And not a bad call by Joe Espada. I don't mind it all. Although Diaz does have some speed, making the right move, not Joe's fault at all, puts in Jake Myers as a pinch runner. Even though Yanner Diaz is he is very fast, for sure. For a catcher, is fast, but is not as fast as Jake Myers. I believe it was maybe the first or second pitch of the AB for Chas McCormick, and Jake Myers goes to steal. That's what you're going to want to do, especially with Chas McCormick on base. You got, at the time, 1 out. The right move is to go and try to get a steal, and Jake does that. I think he probably would have been safe if the embarrassment didn't happen. He slips. He falls. That's just embarrassing to me. It's a tough way to go down and lose. Obviously that wasn't the last out of the ball game. That would have made it even worse. That really would have made it a lot worse if that was the case. Chas McCormick eventually flies out last at bat, and the Astros lose. But if we go back to the top of the ninth, Josh Hader comes in the game. The outing for Josh Hader was his 4th outing of the season. Out of the 6 games he's played, he's pitched in 4 of them. This was his 4th time pitching this season for the Astros. First time he comes in with a lead for the Astros. And the other times with the Astros, they've either been down or tied. Now, first time he's came into the game for the Astros with them leading the ball game, and I'm not going to take any blame towards Josh Hader, because I think there definitely should be some blame towards him. Although I think a lot should be pointed to Jake Myers for the slip and fall. But yeah, Josh Hader did give up a 2-home run to Schneider in the 9th. And he gave up 2 hits, gave up 2 runs, gave up 1 walk. So it was tough. It was really tough in that last inning in the 9th, especially for Josh Hader, who now in his 4 outings with the Astros has given up 3 runs. And he's blown 2 games to the Astros. Look, I'm not freaking out about Josh Hader. I'm not freaking out about the Astros losing these ball games. But I'm not gonna escape away from the fact that he did give up the game-winning run in Sunday's game against the Yankees, giving up an RBI single to Juan Soto, and now he gives up a 2-run shot to Schneider in the 9th. Where Varsho also scores on the home run. It's 2-1. But I blame Josh Hader. I blame Jake Myers. But I'm also gonna talk about the lineup. Not being able to bring in runs in this game. It's not like they weren't able to hit the ball. They were able to hit the ball. They had 8 hits. Diaz had 2 hits. Altuve had 2 hits. He hit the shit out of the ball today, though. And I don't curse much on my channel. Altuve 2 for 3 today. So I want to get to Altuve. First inning had a fly out to center. This ball nearly went out too. It went deep to center. Second at bat, fourth inning, home run to left, 404 feet. Sixth inning, he had a walk. So that's the only at bat he had to take where he didn't kill the ball. The eighth inning, he has a double to left. This ball was nearly up on the Crawford boxes to go and get a home run for the Astros. And man, if that ball could have carried a little bit more, maybe we're not sitting here talking about a loss. Maybe this game goes extra innings and the Astros potentially get a win. But yeah, hate the what if game. But that was a. But in the eighth, that's a situation for the Astros. Altuve's on second base with 0 outs. Why are we not bringing a run in? Eventually, the Astros had a run on third and second. Altuve being on third, and I don't remember who was on second. I think was Alvarez on. I think Tucker was on. Yeah, Tucker had a walk. Alvarez had a fly out, then Tucker had a walk. So you had Tucker at second. He got the second. I think he stole second. Tucker at second, Altuve at third. The Astros blow it. I mean, it wasn't really the batters that was up at the it was really Altuve's fault because he did get picked off, but it is what it is. He had a great day, and I don't think the Astros, we would even be talking about the Astros being even close in this game if it didn't come for Altuve hitting that home run in the fourth. The Astros would have got shut out if it wasn't for Altuve. But yeah, so 2-1 final score. Loss goes to Josh Hader. Win goes to former Yankee Chad Green. 1 error for the Blue Jays. So 4th inning, Altuve home run. 9th inning, Schneider home run, 2-1. It really recaps the scoring of this game because there was not a lot of scoring. And something I just realized is I guess the double-digit streak is ending. If you guys remember last year, there was that curse for the Astros when they would go over. When they would go over 10 runs, they wouldn't be able to go over 2 or 3 runs the next day. Well, that continues for the Astros because they scored 10 yesterday. They couldn't even get more than 1 today. So hope that's something that doesn't last all year. Let's get to the Astros individual batters. Already went over Altuve with what he did today because he was really the only guy in the lineup that showed up today. I guess Yordan Alvarez was better, but he is still struggling, and he made some bad defense. Well, him and Bregman made a really nice play in the first inning. Bregman and Cartini were able to throw out Bo Bichette in the first inning, but if it wasn't for Yordan, Bo Bichette wouldn't even be near home plate because Bo went all the way from first. Bo's fast, but Bo went all the way from first to home because Yordan took so long to get to the ball in left field. But yeah, Yordan first inning flied out to left. 4th inning single to center, 6th inning grounded out to third, Altuve to second, and then the 8th inning he had a big fly out in the 8th, Altuve to third, nearly hit his first home run of the season, but just got under it. But yeah, Jordan's still struggling bad. It wasn't terrible. I mean, at least he got a hit today, which he's not been doing, but still not great for Yordan. Kyle Tucker went 0 for 2 today. That's okay after his amazing day yesterday, hitting 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He did have a walk in the 8th, and the 6th he reached first base on a catcher's interference, so lined out to second in the 1st, and the 4th he grounded into double play. Alex Bregman, at least he got a hit today. He went 1 for 4, but he's still struggling as well. Reached on an infield single to third in the 6th, Tucker to second, and Altuve hit by batter's ball at third. I mean, that wasn't really a hit for Bregman as well. I mean, you never really got the chance to see if he was going to be out or safe, because on that play, Bregman hit the ball and it hit Altuve and went on, which is an automatic out. So, honestly, in my opinion, just there was a 2-out situation. I don't think Bregman was going to be safe if Altuve hits that ball, but it would have been close. But at the same time, it is a rule if another hitter interferes with the ball, that the player that hit the ball, it counts as a hit, infield hit. And then in his last at bat, he fouled out to catcher. So it was not a great day for Bregman. He did get a hit, but it wasn't a real hit. All right, then Yanner Diaz went 2 for 3 today. Fifth inning, double to left. Seventh inning, he had a walk. And a ninth inning, it reached on an infield single to shortstop. Good day for Yanner Diaz. Jake Myers would have, I don't even want to, pinch runner Jake Myers. That's an embarrassment. Jose Abreu, another hit today. He went 1 for 4. Now, he did go down He did strike out in the ninth, struck out swinging in the ninth inning on a 3-2 count, so that was tough for the Astros. I think the pitch he struck out on would have probably been a ball for the Astros to get 2-1 and a walk, and then we would not have seen the Jake Myers incident. So, I think that Jose Abreu, he did get his second hit today, second hit of the season, single to right, Diaz to third, seventh inning. That's another situation, runners in the corner in the seventh inning. That's the second one I'm going over now that the Astros should have capitalized on, but they didn't. Now Abreu, he upgrades his batting average to 105. Chester McCormick went 1 for 3 today. He had a great day yesterday, fifth inning walk, single to right in the third. McCormick out stretching at second, though. Getting a little too greedy trying to go to second. Jeremy Pena, after an amazing day yesterday, went 0 for 3 today, grounding out twice and popping out to shortstop. Victor Caratini got the start at catcher. I'm not mad about Caratini because he's been hitting really well for the Astros before. He's gone 2 for 4 this season, and also has been clutch in multiple or just one pinch hit appearance. So he went 0 for 3 today, struck out twice, grounded out to second. He's still batting .286 on the season, only 7 at bats. I think what makes this a little, I haven't even been able to talk about it because the Astros lost this game. But I think something that makes this game a little disappointing is the Astros not giving Framber Valdez a loss, but not being able to get a win with what they got from Framber Valdez. I think this is pretty incredible here by the Astros. They go 16 2/3 of an inning without going to the bullpen. Obviously, the no-hitter with Ronald Blanco. Framber Valdez goes 7 2/3 today, gives up 6 hits, doesn't give up a run, though, 5 strikeouts. So the Astros, with 2 starters, pitched nearly 17 innings, only gave up 6 hits, 0 runs, and 12 strikeouts. And didn't have to go to the bullpen for almost 17 innings until Valdez got a little bit, started to struggle a little bit in the 8th inning. He comes out with 1 out left. Presley comes in, gets that last out, only had to pitch 4 pitches. 2 of those were strikes. That's better for what we've seen from Presley, but it wasn't a full inning for Ryan. And then obviously we know about what Josh Hader did in that 9th inning. So, yeah, I'm trying to put this loss behind me as a fan, but, thinking about tomorrow. It's been like that so far this season. Like, after yesterday's game, I'm like, I'm not in a hurry to get to the next game. Like, I want to get this over with and get to the next one and try to win this and hope the Astros win this series. But, it is what it is. Look, teams get off to rough starts to start off the year. We saw I've talked about this. We saw the Phillies last year get off to a terrible start. I think it was either 0-5 or 1-5. And they got their crap together. And, they also won 90 games, went 90-72 last year. Not healthy. We saw at times not healthy Bryce Harper, not healthy, Rhys Hoskins as well. So with some players injured, just like the Astros have, they got off to a terrible start, still won 90 games. It's too early to be freaking out, Astros fans. And I don't want to see anybody. If you're going to freak out about this loss, don't comment at all. So, let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.